In the mid-21st century, humanity faced its final sunset. The promise of a bright, technological future flickered and died, extinguished by our own insatiable thirst for energy. The year is 2055. Fossil fuels are a ghost, a relic of a bygone era. Renewable technologies, once our shining hope, buckled under the weight of an 8 billion-strong civilization. The Great Blackout was not an event, but a creeping, insidious darkness that swallowed nations whole. Cities that once blazed with light fell silent, economies collapsed. The world descended into a desperate, twilight struggle for the last dregs of power. Riots flared in the cold, dark streets. Nations, stripped of their industrial might, teetered on the brink of a new dark age. For 10 years, humanity starved for light, for warmth, for hope. It was in this desperate gloom that the world's greatest minds, united by a shared sense of impending doom, looked to the heavens not with wonder, but with avarice. Their gaze fell upon Jupiter, the colossal king of our solar system, and its tantalizing, ice-sheathed moon, Europa. The plan, born from this desperation, was audacious, unprecedented, and morally fraught. It was called the Jupiter Reclamation Project. The mission, a heist on a planetary scale. We were not going as explorers, but as thieves. The target was Europa's vast reserves not of fossil fuels, but of something far more potent. Beneath its icy crust, tidal forces from Jupiter's immense gravity churned the moon's interior, generating unimaginable geothermal energy. This, combined with vast deposits of water ice, could be converted into limitless hydrogen fuel. The project was the largest undertaking in human history, a final, desperate gamble. In 2065, construction began on the Prometheus, a vessel not built for discovery, but for plunder. Its design was a marvel of engineering, a city-sized refinery and harvester built to withstand the treacherous radiation belts of Jupiter and bore through miles of cosmic ice. The political cost was immense. A fragile global consortium, the United Energy Directorate, pooled the last of their resources, their rivalries simmering just beneath the surface. Each nation invested, and each expected its share of the cosmic spoils. They called it reclamation, but everyone knew what it was. We were going to steal a world's warmth to reignite our own. The journey of the Prometheus was a silent, 5-year ballet through the void. As it pierced the darkness beyond the asteroid belt, the true scale of its challenge became apparent. Jupiter loomed, a swirling, malevolent god in the abyss, its gravitational pull a constant threat. Navigating its complex system of moons and lethal radiation was a feat of unparalleled skill. On board, the international crew of 500 engineers, scientists, and technicians worked under crushing pressure. The technology they wielded was borderline science fiction. Cryo drills, powered by compact fusion cores, were designed to penetrate Europa's 10-mile thick ice shell. Once through, submersible drones would deploy massive heat exchangers, converting the moon's internal geothermal energy and water into a torrent of hydrogen, which would be cryogenically liquefied and stored. Every moment was fraught with peril, micrometeoroid impacts, equipment malfunctions, and the psychological strain of deep space were constant companions. Tensions flared among the crew, mirroring the political strife back on Earth. Was this salvation or sacrilege? They were mining the cradle of potential life, a place scientists believed could harbor its own unique biology. The crew grappled with the weight of their actions, a silent question hanging in the recycled air of their ship. What right did we have to be here? After months of grueling, dangerous work, the first energy transmission was sent. A tightly focused beam of microwave energy, relayed through a network of orbital stations, shot across the 600 million kilometers back to a desperate Earth. When it arrived, it was like a second sunrise. Grid by grid, city by city, the lights came back on. The hum of civilization returned, first as a whisper, then as a roar. The success of the Jupiter Reclamation Project was absolute and transformative. The flow of energy from Europa was virtually limitless, ending energy poverty overnight. The squabbling nations, now bound by this shared lifeline, found a new, common purpose. The conflicts that had defined the 21st century faded, replaced by an era of unprecedented cooperation and progress. The wealth generated by Europa's energy-funded projects once thought impossible. Humanity finally reached for Mars, not as refugees, but as pioneers establishing permanent, thriving colonies. Our focus shifted from the ground beneath our feet to the stars above. We became a species defined not by borders, but by horizons. The Prometheus, the ship of thieves, had become the ark of our salvation. Yet, a profound question echoes in the wake of our triumph. Europa, once a pristine and mysterious world, is now an industrial outpost, forever altered by our intervention. We saved ourselves, but at what cost? In our desperation, we chose survival over sanctity, plundering a celestial body that may have held the secret to life beyond our own. The new era is one of light, progress, and unity, but it is built upon a foundation of cosmic theft. We look up at Jupiter in our night sky, no longer just a point of light, but a symbol of our greatest achievement and our most profound moral compromise. We reached for the heavens and stole fire from the gods. Now, as we venture further into the cosmos, we carry with us the heavy knowledge that the price of our future was the potential future of another world. The universe is vast and full of wonders, but as we continue our journey, we must ask ourselves, are we explorers or are we conquerors? The answer will define the next chapter of the human story. Thank you for watching. If this glimpse into our possible future sparked your imagination, please like this video, subscribe for more, and share your thoughts in the comments below.